What is up, YouTube? Darth Joker 88 here. Um, so we're kind of at that point of like almost ready to start selling stuff. So this will be our last time doing packed onions, though. I found out uh, definitely don't think I want to do onions this way again. So I mean, like I'm pretty sure I actually lost out like doing it this way, unfortunately. And then having to put them on like this because they don't work with my palettes, auto load palettes, so I have to do it this way. So, and then we're going to set up. I think I will just cut and like tell you guys how much this brings in because I'm pretty bad at the forklift stuff and lifting with pallets. That's why I choose to play with pallet loading. So, but otherwise, hope everybody's doing well today. I know that this is being filmed on a Friday, so I hope everybody's had a great Friday so far. And yeah, so I think I will just cut. Alright, guys, so we just finished selling things. And like I said, we pretty much lost money because so in total for the 2 months we got let me grab my calculator real quick, pretty much. We made 64,000 off of that, and with the land that we used for it, let's see, we used 10 and then 6. So considering we made 121 off of the first set, and we barely cracked 64 for nearly 3 or 4 extra acres, like, yeah, scammer got scammed. So the building sold for like a third of what I just got. So okay, so we're going to get we're just going to go ahead and get our trusty little tent set up because that's where things are at right now. So times are hard. We're taking losses, guys. We might be cooked. So we're going to okay, let me fold this. Ah, get off me. Get off. Now that we're done with that, I don't really honestly see a reason for this, but okay, down. Try to get it to detach standing up like it's been doing. Okay, good. Alright, so we're gonna go over here to these tents and we're going to skip ahead so we can sell. So no more space at chicken coops, of course, because ooh, it's raining. I likes. I'm debating on getting a second bakery so we can. We have so much eggs. Like, I'm hoping this is like. I'm hoping these eggs will rack up profit for us. But, okay, do we have anything that sells in November? Okay. We're done with the oil. Silage sells best in March. Sunflower oil, since we're in the S's, sells best in February, I believe. We're not selling flour till next month. What about loose onions? When is onions best? Yeah, so we're rushing off to sleep, and then it's going to be a massive sell day. So, as much as I love the rain right now, though, I try not to cut the video so I can get some good selling material. Watch, I get copyrighted for doing that. I forgot to grab the rest of the eggs. Okay. First off, let's go ahead and get the rest of the bread that is currently available. And we'll fill this up. They like spread, so okay, real quick, we're just going to go run and we're going to. Okay, it's not this one. It's probably the big boy. What am I saying? It's always the big boy. We're about to find out. We have so many pallets of eggs, though. Like, it's not even funny how many eggs we have now. Like, I don't even know what to do with the amount of eggs we have. Like, I'm glad we're selling them, because it's so much. Anyway. Okay, so I believe this is filled with flour. So first sell we're gonna do is, because remember, we couldn't unload the flour once it was placed. So we're letting that sell, and then we'll see how much we rack in. Okay. Don't love that, but okay. So I believe eggs are also really. I think this is our egg month as well. So. And I passed the eggs because Okay, we just barely missed their peak month. See, I should have looked at eggs, but like we have so many, it's not even gonna make a difference. It's so I think I will cut and then just show when like after I sell this because how long it takes to load up the trucks. I'll probably just like cut in between like and then I'll show like right as we're about to sell them. So see how much we're about to get off of this one. We might be okay. We just got 80,000 for a truckload of eggs, and we probably got 2 more truckloads to go. So, see you guys in a few. Guys, we're back, and we're about to sell another truckload. We're mainly tackling the eggs first because they've been bothering me for a while. So, okay. So, I think I'm gonna cut till like after I'm done selling everything, and I'll just like show the like general profit. So I'll see you guys in a few. Hey guys, we're back. So we're still finishing up the sell day. Now that we've sold everything. I mean, I think we've sold everything. Because all we have is sunflower oil left, I believe. Yeah, so now that we've finished selling everything for the day, we made 475,000 off of products, and then we made 82 off of the because like I ended up selling like what was left of the onions. So I don't know. Yeah, so that's how we did today. And now we're going to advance to the next part. Alright guys, now we're at the time to sell our sunflowers, see if we can get over the million mark. So we're gonna go ahead and get the sunflower oil that's right over here. And then we're gonna go ahead and attempt to do our sell. But I hope everybody's doing well. This was meant to come out Saturday, just things did not go the way I anticipated. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. Then watched the Broncos play, and they beat the Raiders. And yeah, so I hope everybody's doing okay, and you know that the weekend was what you wanted or needed. So I don't know how much sunflower oil we're. Okay, so we have 7 more pallets. That should be fine. But sounds like the game last night was crazy. I didn't get to watch it, but I heard the Chiefs lost, which always makes me happy. The Texans look pretty good. I mean, the Broncos beat them, so I mean, they're not as good as the Broncos, but The one thing I kind of hate about being an NFL fan is there's like always kind of like an excuse when people lose. Like, and I've done it. Like as a Broncos fan, I'm like, oh, the team lost. It's because so and so didn't play, and it's just I kind of get a little bit sick of the excuses sometimes though, because I'm like every week there's an excuse for either team to lose. Oh, like right now everybody keeps doing the Broncos versus the Texans. They're like, well, the Texans didn't have their quarterback. Okay, well, two of our good players on defense didn't play, so you still gave up the points. Like, regardless, your offense still didn't do much against our defense. So even if yeah, like your quarterback didn't play, but your defense, which is supposedly the best in the league, still didn't stop us. So I don't know. It's just kind of one of my gripes about sports is there's always kind of that little rivalry of, oh, so and so should have done so and so, and I'm like, okay, well, any given Sunday, there's this page I see on Twitter all the time, and it's a Chiefs page, and the guy's like, oh, you shouldn't have an excuse. If your team loses, just accept it. Like, something like that, where, like, winners make winners win and losers make excuses or something like that. And now that the Chiefs are losing, he's making all these excuses, and I'm like, bro, you're the one who said it. So the Broncos play the Packers this week, and I think the Broncos will do pretty well. So um, I'm gonna try to have this video out Monday. I mean, today is Monday for me now, but you know, if it doesn't come up Monday, I will try Tuesday. Uh, and then I've been promising Star Wars and some WWE stuff, so I will have that stuff too. So all of that, all of our profits and everything for all that like really, really low on fun stuff, we were down to like 300K at one point. I feel like we've kind of made that back this this harvest this go around of like selling products. So I'm just going to see if wood silage is the best to sell, and then okay, so we're gonna go ahead and sleep, and then we'll go ahead and get the rest of the silage out of that thing, and then we're going to go back to our harvests. And then I'm thinking, okay, we got to get rid of all the chicken eggs, move them real quick. One of the things I'm kind of debating on is getting a loan and getting stuff for our cows. So, because then we can like get a bakery, or not bakery, then we could get a dairy going and sell our milk as well. So that's just kind of where my head's at. We're gonna get rid of all of these, and then we'll see if we even continue doing corn. Because like if it's under like 300, I'm probably, or if it's under 200, I don't remember how much we actually have in liters, but okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get this. So this is probably gonna take a minute. So I'm gonna cut away and because once we're done with this, we'll start doing our business stuff. So, all right, guys, we are back. It actually ended up taking like 10, 15 minutes, honestly. So might not be what I do next time. Might just do silos, I guess. So, or the bunker silos. So, let's see. We're at 1.1 now. 1.1 and pretty much like 46,000. So we've already made our first 100. Okay, let's see. 310. So, yeah, I think we will do that again for this harvest. So, well worth it. So we essentially made 100,000, or not 100,000. We made $1 million off of our productions this year. So, because we made like 100,000, or yeah, let me see. Let me get out of the way of the. Too bad October is invisible. So, we made 556 December. We made. Let me use my calculator. Okay, so 556,813, and then 234, 183, plus 310, 652. We made $1.1 million this. So, well worth all the trouble this year. And so, like I was saying earlier, I am thinking about going into debt again. Not, I don't know why I did it this way. Just scenic route, I guess. But I am thinking about going into debt again. Wait, no, that was the right way. Just because I'd like to be able to set some stuff up, but we're going to just kind of see how that goes. Actually, let's do that real quick. Let's see how much we could get if we were to take loans. How much could we borrow? Because before we could only take out like 500,000. So okay, so perhaps 1 million, perhaps two is possible. I mean, we do own 10 plots of land, and apparently it kind of depends on how much assets you have. So, and we do have those trees growing, and one of my ideas is to buy a huge plot of land that we're going to use just for tree purposes. That way, like, we always have, like, money. So, okay, so we're already, if we were to, like, start today, we would be, like, 1.5 in debt. So, I think we might be able to get 2-ish million or more. But, see, the idea for me is to take out the max, or if we could get, like, 5 million, then we could kind of start there. So we're over 2. See, I don't want to cut here though, and then like I take out more, and then it's like the like max once I like cut the videos. So that's why I'm not cutting it. But like spamming the. Can we go 3 million? All right, actually, I think I'm gonna cut here, and then I'll just start again. All right, we are back. So the max we could take out right now is $3 million in loans, which in one way might be a bit ridiculous, but that to me is the best way we could kind of get started on things. So, like, debating on finding like a big field, and let's see. First thing we're gonna do is what has been planted here. So after, so I'm gonna buy this field, and no offense to the barley, but we're just gonna plow that, and that's gonna be production 2.0. Same with this, and same with this. So we have big pieces of land. We're gonna buy 10 and 9, and those are gonna be our tree spots. So that's about $1 million in land we just bought. We're going to sell 39. And then we are going to buy. And we're going to use these 3 for onions. And then 35 is going to be our. 35 is going to be our grass field. And then we're going to go ahead and buy these so that way we can do hay. So there we've made some big purchases. That's just we spent about almost 2 million. So one of the other things I have talked about doing is selling all of the tractors except for the Case twin turbo, and so we're gonna get some better tractors now, because I've kind of not been happy with the tractors we have. So plus it's nice to get some new ones. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna. The good thing though is like we can set these up pretty good. So 3-point front loader attacher, sure, why not? Okay, so one of these we'll keep black. We're gonna get like 4 or 5 of these. And we're gonna do one of each color. Okay, then we're gonna get chrome. Okay, actually I don't like it. So we're gonna get a blue one. And then we're gonna get a green one. And then we're gonna get one more, just because I'm gonna, with us having so many fields to do, we're gonna need so much equipment to do with. Okay, so so I think we got enough tractors now, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and start working through our process. Actually, I think this may be just about where the video ends. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And in the next video, we're going to start our big money process. So, see you guys then.